I had an out of body experience before in battle, and that shit was crazy.
Describe that.
I could pull it up. I can actually pull it up. All right. Oh, I can't believe I'm going here. Okay.
No, like honestly, I'm really interested on how when they get
I've never given commentary live about this. Okay. This is the first time, and this is an experience that was out of body, and it's documented.
Well, it's like so we're talking about dance. There's called the whirling dervish, and it's the Sufis, right? Where they spin around in circles. And you know how when you start spinning around in circles like over and over again, like your equilibrium gets all messed up and stuff, and you start like falling over. But these guys get into a spiritual transcendent state of mind because it's part of their religion, this actual whirling dervish type dance. And what it shows also is they did some scientific tests on these dudes, and if they found out that the equilibrium that's in part of their ear, I forgot the exact scientific terminology, but it started to rewire itself where these guys can actually be spinning in circles for like hours. And they would be completely not disoriented. They would be completely in tune with the moment and being in this like religious transcendent state, which part of your brain is called like the nucleus accumbens. You guys have to double check me on that. But that it gets activated when you hear music and you start to transition into a spiritual state of mind. So I mean, it's just really fascinating, and it makes absolute sense. What you're talking about is like you relied on your training, and you've done so much training over the years, and you found yourself being like, I'm sure there's music. You're breaking the music. I'm pretty sure of that, right?
Yeah.
And then you got yourself in this transcendent state of using your spirituality, your mind, and your body coming into together as a holistic style in itself.
Yeah. So I've talked about it online, but I've never did commentary on it. So we're gonna react and commentate to when there was no such thing as mind. I've talked about it like in workshops. Yeah.
What's up, Grover?
Grover, what up? What up, Grover? So
That's
check this out.
Network.
Yes, sir. So this happened in 2011 in Singapore, and this is the finals, right? So it's with my crew, Floor Gangs. Shout out to Blanca, Mouse, and Tino Rock. So I'm gonna play a little bit behind stage so we can get into it. Okay, so here we go. So this is where I basically am not conscious, and this is where I was bullying the guy, right? I'll pause it when I need to pause it. So right here, I go for this flip, boom, back of my neck hit. Okay, so that's the crazy part. The back of my neck hit right here. I lost, and the thing is, I lost kind of conscious. I got my bell was rung, right?
You look like your bell was rung right there.
Yeah, right there. Right there. And then, okay, so right here, I was like, oh shit, I could have broke my neck, right? That was the first thing in my mind. This seemed like forever, right here. This seemed like forever at the moment, right? So right here, I was like, okay, right here, I was like, I'm gonna walk back to my line because I know what's going to happen because I've seen it happen. It's almost like you're punch drunk and you're trying to like still go.
You're doing the Muhammad Ali, right?
Yeah, and I was like, all right, no, I'm not gonna look stupid. I've seen people look stupid out there, and they're all toppling themselves and whatever. I'm gonna just eat it and walk back to the line, walk back to my crew. Right here, I take one inhale, right here. Okay, so I'm about to walk in the line, right? Then it was almost like the old, Grover knows what I'm talking about. It's like the old turntables when you have a record player. The old ones, you can't just, it would take a while to go back to regular speed, right? Not like the turntables now, you can just let go and the music is regular. That happened, and right here, my mind's going, go back. Go back, what are you doing? Go back. My mind's like, go back, stop dancing. Stop dancing right now. Stop, stop. Stop! What are you doing? Stop! What are you doing? Stop! What are you doing? Go back! Go back! You're gonna look stupid. Bro, what the hell was that? No, watch this. Boom, boom, boom.
What? Dude, that's so like the Jackie Chan Drunken Master. I started thinking about that when you're doing that.
Dude, like, what? So that I was not in control. That was not. My mind was go back. You look stupid. Go back. But if I didn't take that breath in, I believe I would have crumbled and it would be like this.
And the breath work is important, man.
So like that right there, I was like, so I'm not in control.
Mm-hmm.
I'm literally not in control.
All right. So there's a scientific component to it where it's your muscle mental memory was kicking in and you perform the actions that you needed to perform in that competition. But what do you think it was? Because I can also even see it like being adrenaline taking over too, like giving that extra like oomph of energy. But what do you think?
I honestly, I don't know what it was. I just know that it made me believe that I'm not in control, that my subconscious is in control, my muscle memory is in control. And so like I talked about that event in November, I still messed up, but because I know this happened 12 years ago, I was like, or 11 years ago, I was like, my body knows how to take over even in a mess up. I'm emotionless. I just let my body take over. Even when my mind was like, I just messed up. No, it knows, my body knows what to do, even if after it messes up, because I train it that way. So well, that's why
the repetition, right?
Yes. And the thing is, you stay calm. If I go into the story of, oh, I messed up, then I was going to mess up my moves even more.
Yeah.
But at that point, what you just saw, there was none of that. I was still like, my bell was rung. And I was like, go back. Don't do it. Stop.
Did you hear the music? Did you hear the music when I was doing that?
Nothing. No. My consciousness was like, go over there. What are you doing? As I was doing those steps, what are you doing? Stop. So that's why I think ideas are great, but without the execution, it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.